Hey everyone, so I recently went to my local public library and they had something for the month of February as part of the Valentine's Day theme of February. And basically what it was is a concept called blind date with a book. You know how you have blind dates with people? I don't know anyone who does, but basically a blind date is where like you don't know the person, they don't know you. Neither of you know what that person's going to look like or act like. You don't know them, but your friend or your mutual friends set each other up, then you show up and boom. It could be a total flop or if you're lucky a success. But the point is they did this thing with the books. It was this sign that said do a blind date with the book. And so they wrapped up all these books and basically you just choose one or two or five. Technically you should probably just choose one because they only had like 6 books on display and it took a lot of time to wrap it, but that's what was on display. And then you just choose one, and the point of it is you don't know what's inside this book. You don't know what this book's about because it's wrapped, and so you have to take it home and open it and see what book it is. And like honestly, the chances of this being actually a book I would really want to read are like 1 in what 200, 300,000, because there's like millions of books out there and only a small section of books that I'm interested in psychology, business, economics, success, self-development, fiction, and specific types of fiction. Like that might seem like a lot, but it's a small portion of the books out there. So we'll see what it is. I feel like it's fiction. And so I'm gonna go ahead and throw up on the screen right now just a picture I took of all the books on display, just to give you a little feel of how it looked right now. Okay, so you saw it, and so now, without further ado, this is the only one I checked out, and you're probably wondering, before I open this, guys, you're probably wondering, well, how do they scan it for you to check out without opening up the book? Well, technology's gotten pretty ridiculous, at least where I am, and so what they do now to check out books, they don't have like those scanners where they have to like shoot the back of the barcode. They literally just like weigh this on like some machine, and it just auto detects what book it is without you having to like do anything. You just put it on this machine and somehow it detects, I guess, some chip or device or barcode in it, even though it's wrapped up, and it automatically checks it out for you, which is ridiculous. So without further ado, let's open up this book. I'm kind of excited, I guess. Not really, because I don't think it's going to be a good book, but you know, it's kind of cool. So obviously, you know, the library staff, I very much admire them for doing stuff like this. Certain public libraries, you know, I very much admire because it's constantly ridiculous stuff like this where they go above and beyond to please people who love books. And I think it's just amazing because these people, they're not paid millions of dollars, they're not paid a lot of money, and yet they go the extra mile to promote reading, and that's someone I really very much respect. So whoever did this, you know, they cut out all those little things and pasted them on and wrapped the book. Exciting. And they had to choose the book too, so most likely they put some thought into choosing a book that's appealing to a wide audience so that it doesn't piss off the guy who opens it up at home. Alright, let's open this thing up. I'm trying to figure out what it is from the back. I can't. The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. And then you have like these things here. I guess it's it seems to be some sort of superhero book. Let me read the back. A towering swashbuckling thrill of a book, hailed as Chabon's magnus opus. The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay is a triumph of originality, imagination, and storytelling. A young escape artist named Joe Cavalier arrives on doorstep America is happily in the of the golden age of comic books. He wants to cash in on this craze. He finds an ideal partner, artistically gifted guy named Joe. They embark on some sort of adventure. From their shared fears, dreams, and desires, they spin comic book tales of the heroic escapist and the beautiful Luna Moth climbing from the streets of Brooklyn to the top of the Empire State Building. They carve out lives and careers as vivid as cyan and magenta ink. So I guess it's a book about these people who, it doesn't seem like they become superheroes. It's more so that they carve out careers fantasizing about superheroes. It's a pretty thick book with over 700 pages. And so, yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's 6 parts, each part being about 150 pages long. The parts are titled The Escape Artist, A Couple of Boy Geniuses, The Funny Book War, The Golden Age, Radio Man, and League of Golden Key. So this book has a ridiculous amount of awards from what I can tell on the front. Winner of the Pulitzer Prize. It's like literally, look at this. 1, 2, 3 pages of quotes from reviews. So this is interesting because it seems to be a new book. I'm pretty sure it's new. I mean, it has a Facebook link on the back. It looks like it's barely been touched or read. Actually, it seems to be published in 2007. It's hard to tell. So it's not that new, and it's a work of fiction. So there you go. I don't know. I don't think I'll read this. I may skim through it. It's just not like, I don't know. It's not appealing for me at this moment, especially how thick it is, and I don't know, the story in the back didn't really pull me in. But you know, I was still pretty excited opening this thing. It was pretty fun. And so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.